pig run this mother, mother?
Hell no!
Or do the people run this mother, mother?
Hell yeah!
LAFTA gave funding to EA, and they contracted with Chrysalis to run the storage place. That's how it is. So there's homeless services money that should be going to folks on the streets. That's going to that storage facility right now. It's government money. So I do know how. So
Chrysalis is on.
I do know.
But they want to come harass the homeless people.
What they're doing.
They got no place to live. Okay? I've been to Sacramento last Thursday to talk to discuss the things about health care, about the elderly and stuff like this is happening. People are losing their homes, so they have no other outlets but to live in the streets. They provide no kind of way for them to use the bathroom. So this is just the consequences of it happening. It's going to get worse unless we start, whatever you're going to fight for, get together and start working together so that this kind of things don't happen.
Right over there by the telephone pole. Up here.
Alright, you guys can't have your stuff posted here on the sidewalk. You guys actually have to keep your stuff going. You cannot leave it posted on the sidewalk. That will be a violation of 56.11 of the Los Angeles Municipal Code.
We've been living here, sir, for 6.5 months.
Sir?
We've been here for years.
This location was just cleansed. It was sanitized, and it needs to stay that way. So whatever property's here needs to be moved. You cannot put property on the sidewalk and block the sidewalk. You cannot post it and leave it there.
Again, sir, we've been here every day.
Sir, I understand what you're saying because you've been there every day, and that was that might have been. There was a lot of urine and feces on these walls, on the sidewalk. Yes, there was. So.
Mobile. You can't have it, period. You can't have it, period. So you can't have property, period.
On the sidewalk?
That's what you're saying.
Leave it on the sidewalk?
People haven't left it, so I'm just trying to get clear.
What's that? Whose is that?
That's mine.
Which camera?
That's mine.
Hey, Cap.
That's mine. Myself.
Hey, so we got people up here and they're supposed to property.
Well, officer, could you ask him when you're on the line about the abandoned junction? You're busy violating it right now.
I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah, right. Sir, I've already given the warning. So.
Please tweet that out. The officers are calling for backup.
Calling for backup.
Yeah. Well, I will need it.
He's talking about stealing our stuff.
Yeah, they just cleaned up, and it was. Is that what you said? It's unsanitary.
When did the law change?
Yes, sir.
No, he actually said the streets were cleaned earlier and they can't clean property back here as a result of the streets being cleaned.
So, sir, under the abandoned junction, if our property is mobile, we are allowed to have our property. It's not sitting on the sidewalk.
Property right here is sitting on the sidewalk. It is
cart.
not mobile.
It's mobile. It is in a car.
So stuff in carts is not mobile.
I think the
Is it mobile right
interpretation
now?
of that statute is
it mobile right now?
not possible to be done.
Is it mobile right now?
24 hours a day. Absolutely, it's mobile. It's on wheels, sir. Everything here is on wheels.
Well, that looks stationary to me.
Really, it's sitting
Yeah,
right
it's
there
not
on
mobile.
wheels. I mean, on wheels. If you get a picture of that for the live stream, so we can show all
Yes,
300
get a
people
picture
on
of it.
the internet that this is on wheels.
Get a picture of it.
This is a direct violation of the abandoned junction.
That's a Catholic workers' cart. They can't touch it.
Yeah. Exactly, it is a Catholic workers' cart. That's another.
Here's a Catholic workers' cart.
Really? Really?
I see wheels. I see Catholic worker carts. Catholic worker cart on wheels.
Catholic worker cart.
On wheels.
Every one of them.
I love Catholic workers.
What does the injunction say?
The injunction states that people can have their property in a mobile space. Actually, the injunction states that you can't seize personal property of the homeless. That's exactly what it says. I mean, do you want us to print a copy up for you?
What it says. Who can get that on a smartphone?
I may not be a lawyer, but we got 3 of them here. You know.
Oh yeah, get the billy clubs out. That's a good idea. That's a great idea.
And where do you see abandoned property? People are standing next to their property. What do you mean by abandoned property?
Property is abandoned.
Define abandoned property. They are forcing people off the street. No, I don't, but...
It's a Spanish station.
Oh, Noticias. Welcome, Noticias.
Whose bucket is this here? That's a trash can, brother. Well, it's not a city trash can. Whose bucket is this? Oh, we don't have any city trash can. Okay. Hey, what's this up? Wait. You really want to take a trash can?
On the streets you're trying to keep clean, you're going to take a trash can.
There's a problem keeping the streets clean,
You gotta be shitting
and
me.
we're donating a trash can to keep the streets clean because there's a problem keeping the streets clean.
I thought that's what the county health department said. Wasn't that the excuse for this farce?
I'll give you an update.
The recommendation was more sanitation facilities.
What they did earlier is they got the trash. They just dumped it on the sidewalk. Oh, okay. I've advised you guys. You guys need to keep moving.
You've advised us of a municipal code in violation of a federal injunction. We've advised you of a federal injunction.
Federal injunction.
If you have your property, you got to keep your property moving. You cannot keep it stationary.
This is intimidation. All this is intimidation.
Does anybody spell it? That's yours, man. Take home.
Okay.
Have we been given an order to disperse? No? What is illegal? Is this about loitering? No comment. Okay, the lawyers will be interested in that.
Keep on. Ma'am, stay off the street, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 policemen. 12 policemen. Where's that old crime in the city? No crime here. Just people. And a federal injunction.
La migra, la misma porquería. Policía, la migra, la misma porquería. Policía, la migra, la misma porquería. Que se vayan todos. I don't fear you. You don't intimidate me. I have knowledge and education, and I got lawyers. Tony Muhammad's behind me. That's right. I got power and juice behind me. You knuckleheads, dummies. Oppressive people. Oppressors. That's what you are. I'm not ashamed to do it, and I live it. I live it clean. I don't parole, probation. None of that. I live clean. You understand me? And what they're doing is completely right, and you know it, man. I don't mess over a gang of them.
He's right there like he has press conference.
Esto ha molestado a los residentes de este lugar, ha sido el hogar de muchas de estas personas durante los últimos años. Hablamos con autoridades y con residentes al respecto y no podemos
has been filed against them touching our property. We have the right to stay here. We also have the Jones decision, which allows people to stay.
As far as you sleeping here, you are allowed to.
The Jones decision from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. we can stay here. And
outside of 9 p.m. and 6 p.m. So after 9 p.m. you're allowed to sleep.
Well, after 9 p.m., yes, you are allowed to sleep. You're not allowed to sit or lay on the sidewalk.
From 9 to 6.
I mean, yeah, from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
You know, but you are allowed to stand on the sidewalk.
Right.
You know, what they're doing is they're and you notice they're selectively enforcing this.
Okay.
I mean, absolutely. I love them concepts. It's crazy.
And what time did they arrive today? And who was it just LAPD or the fire department?
Well, you know what, they came this morning and everything was cool. You know, we're like, hey, welcome. You know, because the CCA and the CCE has a contract to clean these streets. They haven't done it. The streets are horrible. They're right. There's a coke hazard down here. The county is right. So when we saw the county coming with actual bleach, what the CCEA does is come and sprays cold water, no soap. So that's trying to breed disease down here. So when we saw the county come down with actual bleach and actual cleaning products, everybody was happy. They picked up the stuff and moved over there like, thank you. And once they cleaned the sidewalk.
I'm so sorry to sidetrack you. I have 4 minutes before we have to go on air. They got here this morning and then they started saying what? You need to move your things?
No. We moved them. They gave us a notice to move the things.
This morning.
They gave us a notice a couple of days ago. So we were happy. We moved the things. When we came back at 2 p.m., actually, Sergeant Walker of the Los Angeles Police Department said, oh, you can't go back there.
Back there, that way.
You can't come back where you were.
Okay. He also said
right. You can't stay here.
I've got to call my producer. I will.
Do your things. Do your things. You know, and thank you.